What's up, everybody? It's your favorite tweeter's favorite nerd, and today we are looking at, or taking a little bit of a one-on-one to talk about the Botcon Reveals, the year of Hasbro. So without further ado, let's jump into it. Let's talk about that leader class Megatron that everybody's so excited about. Not this guy. I mean, it's close, but no cigar. Especially the legs. The head, the torso, they look alright, but the legs, nobody. It looks like it was made out of constructs. Anybody remember constructs from the 80s? Looks like it was made out of pickup sticks. Lincoln logs. Made out of my child's building blocks. Sorry, not this guy. The paint looks fantastic, but as you all know, that's just going to be Hasbro reveal paint. That's not going to be how it looks when the chips have fallen. When the chips are down, rather. And then the Armada version. I actually think the Armada version looks better, but I don't care about Armada, so I don't care. I guess if you're an Armada fan, it'd be a good one to get. Voyager Optimus, or as I like to call him, Monkey Man. I don't think he looks good. He's supposed to be the IDW Optimus, but he doesn't look a thing like IDW Optimus. He looks more like Monkey Man. Caesar from Planet of the Apes. Maybe the orangutan from Planet of the Apes. Like Mr. Fantastic, Plastic Man, Elongated Man. In alt mode, he looks kind of like a Winnebago, maybe, or a camper. You know, without the living quarters. I don't see the allure. I'm sorry. I think if you need an IDW Optimus, the choice is pretty much a no-brainer to go with the Orion Pax, or whatever his name is, the Toy World one. I think that's pretty much a no-brainer. We got an image of Brainstorm. Brainstorm looks really good. From the knees up. It looks awesome. Beefy. Looks like the IDW. Actually looks like the IDW. Not just says IDW on the packaging. It actually looks like IDW. But then the shins and the calves are just like skinny. You know, but it's $25, right? So it's a safe buy, I think. I'm probably going to pick up the Brainstorm. Deluxes. The big, you know, shot heard around the world. Chromia and RC. I think they look good. They're going to be a little small for my collection. I'll probably pick them up just for the novelty of them. 30 years, first time we get a G1 RC. I think it looks good. Bravo. Well done. Now we'll see. This might be another thing when I get them in my hand. Might be more like RC the Soda. Might be like an RV. Might be like an RCA. I don't even think they're in business anymore. We'll see. I'm going to get it. I'm going to get it. I'm optimistic about that. Chromia. Chromia looks good. The bike kind of looks like the Mask bike. Do you remember that? There was like a yellow one, but whatever. It's good enough. I'll pick it up. Legends seems to be like the new thing with Hasbro and Transformers. Like the smaller they get, the better they start to look, right? So we're getting Power Glide. He looks damn near perfect, right? We're getting Bombshell. It looks good, so he doesn't have any hands. He's like the kid you didn't want to stare at in class. He's like the war vet. You know, you feel terrible for. He's like prehistoric man. Can you imagine, like, messing with him? But hey, can you hold this? But I think he looks good. I hope there's some sort of trick that you can do to, you know, that he was transformed wrong in the picture or something, which we all know has happened. We're getting a repaint Cliff Jumper and Nemesis Prime. We're getting Wind Chargers, just a remake of the Tailgate. And that's not a good figure, so... You know, I guess they couldn't do anything with Cosmos. You know, we're already getting gears out of Swerve, so I guess they couldn't remake the good ones, so they got to remake the shit one. The movie tracks, they're calling them something else, Hot Shot or something. I don't know. I have a bloopers part where I was actually trying to say he was a good figure. Now let's talk about the key reveal. You know, the movie track. You know which figure I'm really going to pick up? Movie tracks. I think out of all of them, the one that'll probably be the best is movie tracks. Seriously, I think that's a terrible figure, and we'll, you know, two terrible figures, the same terrible mold, then by all means, giddy up and get yourself one. Oh, and let's not forget the TFCC subscription reveals. Wow. I tell you what, if you're a part of that club, because it's a club, you really need a place to belong. You need a place to belong so bad that you will shell out all this money to fit into this club that feeds you shit year after year after year after year. You have Stockholm Syndrome. Were you not dangerous enough for a gang? Were you not cool enough for friends? or you're not athletic enough for sports, join a volunteer fire company. They'll take you. Join an auxiliary police force. They'll have you. Do something positive with your life. Do something positive with one of your clubs. Instead of shelling out all this money for nonsense. It's a negative club. You're negative, little negative Nancy's. Good grief. Give me your money. Send it to me. I could use some money. I don't get it, man. Those figures, they have like a tarantula, Serpentor, it's like Scourge. You know what I wish I could do? Put them in a bag, roll them up tight, put them underneath a steamroller, and let the steamroller go over. I wish I could buy a samurai sword and lay them out on a table and cut them into pieces and then put them on a sandwich and feed them to a pit bull. I wish I could take them, put them in a Ziploc freezer bag, freeze them, and then take them right out and melt them with a curling iron. I wish I could take each one of them, dismantle them piece by piece, line up all the little pieces and drop them each into hydrochloric acid. Then take the hydrochloric acid and pour it onto the box that the subscription service figures come in. I wish I could take the figures and recycle the plastic, knowing the recycled plastic will be used later on down the line to hold kitty litter in. I wish I could tie little pieces of fireworks to all of them. Light the fireworks and have them explode, and then take all the charred pieces, put them underneath a rolling pin, roll them into a pie, fold the pie up, feed the pie to a lion. I wish I could take them, send them to a state institution for the criminally insane, and hide them in all of the different condiment jars. Screw the lids on loosely. I wish I could take them, put them in a big box, pack the box with bubble wrap and newspaper, seal it up tight, take it to the mailbox, and send it to Iraq. I wish we could take it, add it to the Bring Back Our Girls campaign, and trade it to the kidnappers for women. And then the kidnappers could do whatever they want with it, torture it, beat it, tie it up, chain it, do, you know, whatever they got to do. I wish that you could take it, just put them into a sewage plant, have it go through just the initial tank process, take them out of the sewage plant, put them in a blender, blend them all into small pieces, mix it in with a smoothie, mix the smoothie, mix that with a milkshake, mix it all together, smoothie, milkshake, kind of beverage, take the beverage, seal it up tight, send it to North Korea, and have Kim Jong-il's son eat it. So I think those were the big reveals. We heard that 2015 is going to be the year of the combiners, yet nothing was revealed along those lines. And if you think about it, what you need is 4 Deluxes and a Voyager, right? Theoretically. And with the amount of repaints that are come out on Hasbro on a yearly basis compared to new molds and the amount of new molds we've already seen, I would find it very unlikely that we would get a whole bunch of new combiners. I would imagine that they're going to try to throw some tricks in. This Voyager Optimus might end up being a Motormaster. It's going to be a lot of smoke and mirrors to get to these combiners. They showed a picture of Superion, a silhouette. It has the skinniest thighs ever. It's like the Lindsay Lohan of combiners. I really want like the Lou Ferrigno. You know what I'm talking about? That's my thoughts on the big reveals. There's a lot of third-party stuff. Looks pretty exciting. Wasn't too many big reveals along the third-party lines. They kind of save that for their own thing. We got TFCon in 2 weeks, so that'll probably be the big third-party reveals. I should have Scoria review up this Friday, so look forward to that. Thank you for everybody that watches, listens. You know, thanks for listening. Thanks for watching. Till next time, take care.